Glad to have you with us from Stillwater, Oklahoma, Boone Pickens Stadium. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Troy Trojans and the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe already putting her to work with some injury news. Holly?
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they react. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Oklahoma State's offense will go to work first. Bryson Donaldson, he's one of the top runners in the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, that always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know, there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. And I think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Trying to make one miss. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Troy's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
And Reese, man, he has been really, really good to start this season. Last week, excellent. But you do got that one loss on the ledger. But they've trusted him. They've put it in his hands. I think you want to see the consistency from this offense, Jesse, as it continues to grow, continues to get better throughout the season. But I've seen some great flashes.
Yeah, the amazing thing is when you talk to people on the inside of the program, they'll tell you if he can keep being consistent, play the way he did last week, they think they can go to the college football playoff. You mentioned the loss they have early in the year. They can't afford another one here in the middle of the season. He's got to play great today. But very quietly, they believe this could be a special year if this guy plays well.
Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Makes a grab. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right
now. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Boyd. Extending the play. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Cowboys will punt it away on fourth down. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Searching for space. Oh, what a move to get open. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Left side, it's Dortch. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit.
Makes a grab and room to run. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Drives inside. There he goes. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Wide receiver going in motion. Could not make his way to the corner. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Boyd. Finds his target. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as his offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Kept it, and he's past the marker. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Drops back on first down. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. On the move at the 30. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's complete to the left. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snags it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Griffin.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just... He's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Taylor. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Griffin. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Out wide right, it's Dortch. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Left side is Taylor. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right side, it's Griffin. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their 3rd. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Troy!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Sets his feet. It's Boyd. Fires to the middle. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Dumps it off in the flats. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The ride. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And on 3rd down, QBs just have to play a little bit faster. You're anticipating blitz. You know you're probably going to have to get rid of this football just a little bit sooner. I think the quarterback held on to it just a tad long, and that helped lead to the incompletion.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. The give. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Second down, gonna throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's locked. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's locked. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. First down, he'll keep it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and long here. This time they'll throw it. Got a man. It's Taylor. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right at the line. Let's see exactly where they mark this, but it looks as if they're going to be a few inches short of the first down. The Trojans will try to pick it up on 4th down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
2nd down to the air. On the move. He's going to run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Taylor. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long right here. Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Play action on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You're going to get some of this with this guy, and that's okay. You live with it as an offense. He'll make some big, enormous plays for your team. But this time, man, just too much dancing. Trying to make a big play, trying to get out of the situation. Nice job by the defense corralling him and getting him on the ground.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's going to get loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Griffin.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
2nd down, gonna throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Snared on the sideline. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He'll do it himself. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Turns it upfield. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. Edge Coleman. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Makes one man miss. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Cowboys with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Stepping to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Cowboys have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Well, this has been a defensive war, and you're just wondering which side could hang on long enough. But how about the defense coming away with a big pick 6 late to take the lead? You got to step up in big moments. You saw the ball thrown, you pluck it out of the air, you find your convoy, and you're off to the races. That is an outstanding game-changing play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. From the gun. Slings it downfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And I like it. Very smart defense. Understanding the clock. Understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep. Breaking on the football. Making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Handoff again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Leaves it in his belly. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure I understand if I don't get the first down, I got to get out of bounds. I think he should have got out of bounds to stop this clock. This offense, they got to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and start running some plays.
How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really helps. But certainly this was a bitterly